Okay, so for the first 4 graphs, we're going to do rise over run. I know that this paper is talking about doing the slope using the formula, but it also says that you do not have to use the formula. So for problems 1 through 4, we're going to do the rise over run because they already gave you the pretty points. Okay, so you can do rise over run, just like you learned it last year. So we're going to write right here, this is where we show our work. M equals the rise over the run. So I need you to count how much is the rise. How much did I go up? 2. So this is up 2. And how much did you go to the right? 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then you would put that in the calculator and see if it reduces, which it does not. So the slope, M equals 2/3, is your answer. So let's look and see how you should have put it in the calculator. All you have to do is divide 2 by 3, enter. It gives you this long decimal, and then you just press math, enter, enter, and it reduces it for you, which is, this is the furthest down that it can go, that it can be reduced. So 2/3 is the slope. Okay, problem number 2. Here's a point. Here's the other point. So now instead of going up, we're going down and to the right. So write it down, M equals the rise over the run. So how much did we go down? ¿Cuánto bajamos? How much did you go down? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you went down 4. So I put a negative because you're going down. Plus, this is a negative slope. You see it's going down, so we know that it's going to be negative. Problem number 1 was going up. It was rising, so it's a positive slope. And then how much did we go over? 1. Okay, so then we divide this using the calculator. -4 divided by 1 in the calculator. Right here, -4 divided by 1, enter. The slope is -4. Okay, M equals, because M is your slope. Questions? Okay, everybody look at my board, the word wall. Everybody look at the word wall and look for something that looks like this. Okay, a line that is vertical up and down. Look on the board, on the word wall. And tell me what type of slope this line has. Undefined. So write it down. M equals undefined. Why? Let's do the work. I want you to see it. M equals the rise over run. Okay, so from one point to another point, how much do you rise? 3. And it doesn't matter. I could have picked any point on here. Okay, so let's say these 2, you rise 3. How much do you run to the right? 0. Okay, and if I put this in the calculator will not divide it for you because you can never divide by 0. And if you don't believe me, let's put it in the calculator. 3 divided by 0, error. Okay, you cannot divide by 0. So because you can't do that, okay, the slope is undefined. You cannot find it. And then you're going to do that last number 4. Let's go down to problem number 5. Now these, we are going to use the slope formula. So everybody look at your formula chart. Look at the formula chart that is on your desk. The formula chart that is on your desk. So here it is. And you go down and you look for slope of a line. This is the formula we're going to use. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Okay, how much did you like using that formula last year? No, I don't like it. Okay, I'm just telling you right now, I don't like it. So, how can I help you? We're going to write it down real quick. Everybody put parentheses, y2 minus y1, close parentheses, divided by, parentheses, x2 minus x1, close parentheses. And let's label our points. This is x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. So my x1 equals negative 3. My x2 equals 5. My y1 equals negative 4. And my y2 equals negative 1. Okay? So everybody's on Desmos, right? Okay, so we're going to use Desmos. So I need everybody to make sure that you follow along with me on Desmos. Right here. I am going to type the slope formula. I'm going to type the slope formula. So parentheses, y1, type the number 1, minus y2, close parentheses. And if I go too fast, make sure that you pause or rewind. Divided by, parentheses, x1 minus, no, I did it wrong. We got to flip them. This is a 2. And this is a 1. And this is a 2. And then minus x1. Close parentheses. Oops, I did it wrong. Oops. Hold on, let me type the bottom again. Minus x1, close parentheses. It has to look like that. If it doesn't look like that, we got to fix it, okay? And then we're going to click this blue button because I want all the sliders on. And then it does the formula for you. So you can type any numbers you want for your y2, your y1, your x2, your x1, and it's going to give you the answer. Okay? So let's try it. What did we say y2 was? So right here, just highlight it. Type negative 1. What did we say y1 was? y1? Negative 4. So highlight it and type negative 4. What is x2? 5. And what is x1? Negative 3. And it gives you the answer right here. And then you don't ever have to type it again. I don't have to type the formula again. I just change the numbers for the next problem. Problem 6, type the new numbers. Problem 7, type the new numbers. Okay? Now this is a decimal, so how do I change it to a fraction? No, I'm going to type it in the calculator and I'm going to press math, enter, enter. So it's 0.375. So right here, I'm going to put that my slope equals 0.375, and I have to change that to a fraction. So in the calculator, right here, you're going to type 0.375, math, enter, enter. And it gives us the fraction, which is 3/8. So my slope for problem number 5 is 3/8. Okay? And I would put it right here, m equals 3/8. So we're going to do the same thing for problem 6. Now let's just write them out. This is x1, y1, x2, y2, and go type these numbers in on the Desmos calculator. Okay, so we're going to type those numbers in Desmos. Help me out. Y2 is a -3 now, so type -3. Y1 is a -1. X2 is 5, so I'm going to leave it like that. And X1, 2. So it gives me this long decimal. It's a negative. Anthony, we forgot the negative. So negative 0.66666666667. Don't count the sixes, please. That's not going to help you. Just repeat it all the way to the end of the calculator. So right here, we're going to type negative 0.66666 all the way to the end right here of the calculator. Keep going. And then if you want to type the 7, that's fine. Math, enter, enter. So it's -2/3. Okay? Any questions about the formula? I need you to just finish the rest of this paper.